Most people that want to create online income, want to create them, build their online business or generate an even bigger income stream than perhaps what their business is already generating. Most of these people that don't do this very well have one thing in common, and it's very, very simple. I'm going to tell you about it, and I'm going to be giving you some of my top tips on how you can make sure that you don't fall into this trap, and I'm going to be explaining why. If this is your first time here, hello, welcome. Make sure you subscribe and hit notifications so you know when my videos drop next. My name is Ali. I'm an online entrepreneur, business coach, award-winning author. I love everything that is digital, creating off-system income through digital assets so I can live a much nicer, better, less stressful life without a boss. So let's get straight to it. The number one reason why most people do not do well with generating online income or having a successful online business is very, very simple. They are waiting for the right time to start or the right time to grow. I built an online income, an online business in one of the hardest periods of my life. It was during a 5-year long court battle against one of the biggest employers in the UK, which was the UK government. I sued them 3 times single-handed. I was my own barrister and my own solicitor. And whilst I was having to deal with all of that, whilst I was having to deal with the loss of my husband, whilst I was having to deal with generating enough income to keep my 2 children in college and a roof over our head, I was also having to be the barrister, be the solicitor, and generate income. I clearly couldn't be in 2 places at once, so I had to find a way of generating income that would continue to bring me in reliable sales and income, even when I was unable to actually be in that implementation phase or actually be the person doing the do. So no, this was not passive income. No, this was not Amazon FBA. No, this most definitely was not selling someone's dodgy PLR digital marketing course or anything like that. How I actually started was through my content. So through my content, I was sharing what I was going through. And whilst I was sharing what I was going through, as a way of really helping myself and obviously sharing the awful situation I was having to deal with, people were commenting and more people were telling me that they had the same problem as me. But what I had was insider knowledge that I could use really to help them. Not trade secrets or anything like that, but showing them how to be a litigant in person, showing them how to prepare their court documents, showing them how to understand more about government policy, showing them how to document their health, their illnesses, their disabilities. I wrote this health journal, which has been an Amazon #1 bestseller continuously. It's always on sale on my website, always buy direct from my website. I generated a whole range of phone cases that went along with it. I generated a little online course called Prove It, which showed people how to prove their disability, how to apply for certain things to help them with their health conditions, and basically how to battle the beast. This was very niche. You are not going to get somebody that can sell you a PLR course that is going to do that. And this is why it has been so successful, because it's something that I created, that I knew I had that little bit of knowledge that could help people be more independent, more successful, and predominantly give them the answers that they required. Now, I want to talk about price here because none of this was particularly high ticket. The phone cases are about 20 quid. Digital products were £14.99. I think the course is £197 and the planner is £20. But because I have built quite a big audience, and I'm going to be talking about content marketing, TikTok, YouTube, etc. in a moment, it was very easy for me to sell hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of what I actually had. And I really like the blend of physical and digital products. So, if you are someone who is trying to generate online income or you are trying to increase your income, start really looking clearly at your audience and identify with yourself as being the niche. Most people will try and sell you some kind of a list about niches and you pick one. I just think this is bonkers. Just look at who you are, because you are the niche. You are the person that is going to be creating the transformational resource. You're the person that's going to be creating the community or the experience. So look at yourself as being the niche, because you're the one that has the answers to what people need. It's not on a seven topic PDF download. And quite often, when it's you who is the niche, your story is the part that's unique. That is the part that nobody else has. Lots of people have tried to copy what I'm doing, but they don't have my backstory. They don't have what I have done, and they certainly don't have my knowledge about the situation. And that's why people prefer to buy from me. They provide my resources, and I'm very consistent on social media. I always answer my comments. I spend time every single week going through my comments and supporting my audience. So let's talk about the content. And I've got some really good stats here to show you between TikTok and YouTube. Now, even though I'm quite regularly in the news about this, like the last weekend I was in every single newspaper about this because DWP, my previous employer, had to pay me costs. It's interesting to see where my actual sales come from. So this is a little screenshot of where my marketing sales come from, and on the bit that I've chopped off here are the amount of sales. So my number one driver is YouTube. It is not TikTok. It is YouTube and it is Google pushing traffic to my website predominantly. And I think this will surprise a lot of people, especially when you realize that the YouTube channel in question is 63,000 followers, bringing me 86.8% of my organic audience, like bringing my audience to me, running no ads, 3.4 million impressions a month, a 5.6% click-through rate, which is above average. So really, really good. So for me, it is then my job, once people are there, to create the type of content that they want and provide them with resources that are going to help them, that are going to be a cut above the rest. If you are someone that is thinking about creating digital products, educational resources, do not do PLR unless it's something that's very good quality and that you can rebrand as yourself. Put effort into your resources, your digital products, and you will generate an insane amount of online income. Now, when I compare this to TikTok, and by the way, I have more followers on TikTok, 76,000 on this account, and I have another TikTok account where I have 123,000 followers. But as you can see, even with 72.1 video views and 76,000 followers, is generating a really low amount of profile views, hardly any comments and hardly any shares. And all of that is because TikTok prioritizes creators now that are pushing the TikTok brand, TikTok shop, TikTok this, TikTok that. If you're not, you're almost like shadow banned. So look at the data of where your sales are coming from, not your views, your sales, because data doesn't lie. So the next thing is realizing that your knowledge is the product. It isn't platform monetization or anything like that. It's true. YouTube pay a lot more than TikTok, but platform monetization is very unreliable because it can go up and it can go down. It isn't always about how good your content is. It also relates to advertising spend, times of the year, etc., etc. So instead, you need to be building a pipeline that actually understands that and recognizes that you need to have a clear infrastructure. And if you don't know how to do that, I run a coaching program called the 365 plan. I don't take a lot of people on, but I do work with people for 12 weeks, help them to grow their business, turn or transform their ideas literally into income and monetize online, doing really what I do. It most definitely is not a one-to-many course. You're not going to be one of thousands of people doing it alone. I coach every single person and I enjoy doing it. So what type of products can you create? Well, one of the products I created was Justice Writer Pro. It's actual software that people can use to case manage their own cases. It's specifically for people that don't have the money for lawyers and barristers, right? It's for litigants in person. It's for McKinsey friends. It's for people that are undertaking a very formal or legal process and they need more structuring, more support. This software helps people without the heavy price tag. So it's about really helping people. And then I hope over the years, it's going to scale a lot more than what it is now. Baby steps, but we'll see how we go. Why this is successful is because nobody has done this. The only people that have something similar to this are solicitors and barristers, and they charge, or they have to pay hundreds of pounds every single month to use that. And if you are a client, they're going to factor that in to their hourly rate. Another software that I created is Nubia Creator Studio. As you can see here, this helps people get their content to rank on all different platforms. It takes the hours and the pain out of creating content, and I have to create a lot of content on lots of different platforms. Again, this is a tool that I created, or my company created, to help me and to help our professional content creators. And I just thought, well, why didn't I just make this available for business owners as well? So again, it's taken my skill set and my knowledge of knowing how to grow social media accounts, knowing how to monetize them by using the right keywords, the right phrases, and all the other dynamics, and putting it into a software that people can use. So once you've got all of those things kind of in sync, the next thing you need to be doing is creating intelligent systems to work harder for you so that you can remove yourself from the different parts of your business and from the pipelines. Now, I do this a lot with digital automation. I do a little bit with AI, but AI agents like Claude and things like that are very expensive. And I think recently there has been a lot in the news about, yeah, you can do these things, but how much do you want to pay for it? If the cost of that is going to be more than paying someone to do it, then why would you do it? So intelligent systems, looking at the data, because data doesn't lie, is exactly what I will then do. Now, I have a certain framework and a concept within all of my digital businesses that I just rinse and repeat, that work across lots of different niches in lots of different businesses. I know that that works, and that is really part of my framework in the 365 plan, because serious people need serious systems. So if you are watching this right now and you're like, Ali, where do I start? I'm going to help you out. I have an online business bundle. You can look at it down there below. The first place you need to start with is your figures. Figures of what you need to live on every single month. The money that you need to make is going to be different for each and every one of us. So work through the financial part in the online business bundle. Next, it will focus on your niche and a little bit about content marketing and social media marketing. It will help you with product ideation and product price points, and then you also have a much better understanding of the type of business infrastructure and framework that you need to be creating. Inside of the online business bundle, there is also a masterclass. I run that masterclass. You get one invite within a time period. If you don't want to attend, you don't have to attend. But this is where I will be breaking down things even more step by step with lots of slides, lots of evidence, and it can really open your mind up as to what an online digital business can be and how you can really earn really amazing income online thinking outside of the box instead of following the next shiny object syndrome. And like all good marketers, make sure you'll watch your emails, because if people don't open and read my emails within 90 days, they get deleted, because I know that my time is very precious, is very valuable. And I only work with people that are deliberate action takers. Silent scrollers, I just don't do, because I like to build businesses and I like to help people build theirs. That's it from me today. Have a wonderful, wonderful evening. And I look forward to meeting you maybe inside the 365 plan, taking your business to the next level.